Hello, I hope you're doing well. This week, Parashat Shelach Lecha in the book of Bemidbar is one of my favorite parashiot because it speaks about Israel, speaks about visiting Israel. Moses sends these meraglim, these spies from the 12 tribes, to investigate how the land looks like. Not just the physical land, but who lives there. Would it be too difficult to conquer the land when we get there? And the report back is not good. 10 of the 12 say, forget it. We cannot conquer that land. There are giants, there are people that are very strong. We won't be able to. And only two, Caleb and Yefuneh and Yeshua bin Nun, are the ones to say, no, it's doable. We'll have to work hard, but we can do it. And these two are rewarded with the price of being able to make it into the land of Israel. The Haftarah brings about the same theme. In this case, it's Joshua, Yeshua bin Nun, with other sets of meraglim or spies going into the house of Rachav in Jericho and trying to get into the land of promise, trying to search and scout the land. And Rachav will hide them in her home and protect them on the condition that when they conquer the land, they will save and not attack her home so she can join forces with Israel and survive. I say this is my favorite, one of my favorite Torah portions, because the summer is the month of traveling and people are going back a little bit. And going to Israel is one of the things people do during the summer. So it is not uncommon to be in Israel and read this Torah portion. And the feeling is incredible. Here we are, the state of Israel reinstituted, people doing well, challenges with our neighbors, challenges with terrorists, trying to defend the land, politics and all that, very busy in Israel. And at the same time, we're reading about how to conquer that land. So we can think of that the conquering really doesn't end with coming and establishing a state of Israel. But the conquering is a day-to-day operation when we try to improve society and make it better. And I think Israel does a very good job about it. There are mistakes, of course. There are political tendencies that end up with difficulties and poor results. But there is an energy in Israel, and there is this willingness to do better for all citizens. Do you know what it is to have a country where you give citizenship to people that might turn their backs to you, to people that have relatives who are against you, or to allow other religions to participate, religions that at some point rejected you or persecuted you? Israel is bigger than that. And Israel is trying to manage a political, a religious, and a military situation at the same time. It's not easy. It requires great effort, but they're committed. They are like these two spies, Caleb and Yefuneh and Yeshua bin Nun, who come back and say, no matter how difficult it's going to conquer the land, we will prevail. And that spirit has kept us alive, allow us to survive and regain our independence in the land of Israel. Great parasha. Please join us. We have moved to the chapel for weekdays every morning at 7:30, every evening at 6 p.m., except on Shabbat. And of course, we have this wonderful bat mitzvah of Yasmin Rohash. She's with us. She's fantastic. She's going to read a couple of the aliyot this Shabbat, and she has a great speech to deliver. Join us Friday at 6 p.m. Join us Shabbat morning at 9 a.m. We'll have a wonderful time together. Shabbat Shalom. Be well.